This is what I was thinking about doing, right? What if I traded in the Type R and I got this white 380 edition GTI over here? It was new in the back of my head, like I wanted to get a VW, like, and you can see like by all the different things here, like, you know, we got the Hedrick VW, we got Jack Hanaya's. Now, what is this? You got you an Alfa Romeo up in here.
Yeah. I mean, my family is Italian, so I love Italian design. For me,
yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a video basically explaining how and why I fell in love with VW as a brand and as a company. So, but first I got to head out to Prestige VW because I got a nail on one of my tires. It's like a slow leak, but I got to head out and they're going to replace it under warranty because I did get a wheel and tire protection package, which really comes in handy with stuff like this. So the good thing about VW, so I bought this particular GTI, I bought it in Orlando, but you know, the warranty works at any VW dealership, so I could take it anywhere and they pretty much will honor it. So yeah, so let's head out there, you know, and I'll finish telling the story of, you know, basically this is why I guess, you know, I don't want to call myself a VW fanboy because, like, you know, a lot of you that have been following the channel for a while, you say, oh, you're also a Subaru fanboy, which is true, you know, and quickly becoming a Honda fanboy too. Like, I guess I kind of choose the companies that speak to me the most, and, you know, Subaru, Honda, VW, Toyota, Chevy, those are like the main companies that speak to me as a person. But let's head out and see how this whole thing goes with getting the tire replaced. All right, guys, so we finally made it over to VW. Car's already in for service. Oh, look, they got a red, what is this? Is it a Subaru BRZ? I think it's a GR86. Yeah, my bad, got distracted, but yeah, check it out. I got a nice, yeah, it's a Toyota GR86. This is nice, man. These things look really good in person. Like, I figured it was the GR86 when I saw that duckbill wing. Yeah, this is fire, but I think if I'm gonna get something else to add to the channel, it's either gonna be an M3 or a Golf R. Or I might do something crazy and get another GTI. So I'll show you guys. There is a white GTI over here, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But yeah, man, as continuing is what I was saying, there's just something about the love that you get over here at VW. Like the people, the vibe, the energy is just like a really good vibe. So I don't know, I didn't realize it, but I guess I've been a VW fanboy for like a long time without even realizing it. But it just fits me, you know? It's one of those things where it just fits like who I am as a person. It's like comfortable, not too loud, not too shouty, but it'll get the job done. So, you know, VW kind of just works for me, I would say. But look at the lineup of GTIs they got over here. They got I don't know what blue this is, but you guys would know in the comments. But this is what I was thinking about doing, right? What if I traded in the Type R and I got this white 380 edition GTI over here? So you can tell it's a 380 by the wheels. It's a manual gearbox. I believe it's a SE. So you still got the nice seats there, but you got that manual gearbox. So I would be like a full VW channel at that point. But I know you guys are gonna roast me and you guys won't be happy about that. So obviously I'm not gonna do that, but I'm thinking about maybe adding on like another GTI. So I'll have two GTIs in the Type R, or trade in the Type R for a Golf R. But you guys comment below and let me know what you think. So that's something that I'm considering. You know, I like to shake things up every now and then, you know? So comment below, let me know what you guys think I should do as far as like adding another GTI or Golf R or M3 to the channel. Like, I really want to hear everybody's opinion. Another thing, so right now they got the car in service and they really took care of me. The tire, I think it's like 350 bucks, and they're doing it for free. So you know, it's pretty awesome, man. It's a great brand to go with. But let me head out, and I'm gonna go check and see if they're almost done with the tire, and I'll fill you guys in on a couple more reasons why I fell in love with VW as a company. All right, so I just left the dealership there, and we got the new tire on there. All right, and I gotta fill you guys in on a funny story, but let me see if they put yep, there's the old tire right there. So funny story, while I'm there at the dealership, I got a DM on Instagram saying, yo, is your car at the VW dealership? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, dude, I thought that was you. I'm like, hold up. And this is, so funny story, it's the same guy that I featured on our channel like about a year ago, the homeboy Key, and he's also from Trinidad, which is kind of funny. And yeah, so I haven't spoken to him in a while, or we haven't really like hung out for a while, but yeah, so I'm at the VW dealership, and you know, a guy that I'm very cool with, a really good guy, ends up being the guy that my car goes to for him to do the whole tire work and everything. So I don't know, man, the whole thing just the whole thing at being a VW is just a vibe. Like while I was walking around, one of the sales guys came and, you know, helped me, and he checked out the channel, so shout out to him. Also my service, the service lady that was helping me, she found out about the channel, and I'm guessing she's going to subscribe. So if you're watching, shout out to you, Kathy. You know, thank you for looking out for me and, you know, treating me so well at the dealership. But yeah, man, the whole, like, I'll give a whole shout out to the dealership. Shout out to Prestige VW over there in Melbourne, Florida. Like, you guys really like helped me down and took care of me. And I think I'm probably, well, that's going to be where I get this car service, and I'm going to probably be buying some cars from you guys too, because you guys really treated me like family. But all in all, I feel like VW just fits me as a whole. Like, you know, it's okay. I'll tell you why the GTI specifically works for me is because if you look, it's kind of sleek, you know, it doesn't shout, look at me, but it's fast, it gets the job done. And then most importantly, for somebody like me that has kids and stuff, like, actually, you know what, let me arrange the seating, because you guys are gonna clown me for having the seats all the way back. So I have the passenger seat where I would normally sit, but let me I'll put you guys down. All right, so I'm guessing this is where like average people would sit, or normal people. Actually, let me bring it back a little. All right, so I'm guessing, yeah, a normal person would sit here and be perfectly fine. That's normal. And then that's how much space you have in the back there. And by the way, so this is what I was using to keep air in the tire, because it was like a slow leak. So that's what I used there. It's a hyper tough, got it at Walmart, works great. Like it, you know, it's helped me out a lot. So yeah, decent space in the back here. Just great all-around car. Like, responds to mods well. It's fast, you know, in its stock form, and I don't know, it just fits. It fits me, man. That's the best way I could put it. So I'll head back to the house, and I'll explain to you. I'll kind of go over the history of me and VW. But hey, I just wanted to show you guys, like, the new tires on there. They did it under warranty, so it was awesome. You know, like, now you know, it's a new tire, so I basically just got to go clean it up. But yeah, man, really happy with that whole experience. All right, so we're back from the dealership, and I'm going to explain to you where my love of VW first started. And it actually, ironically, it started in Trinidad. So I remember when I was in Trinidad, like being a little kid, you know, in the 80s, I'd see like these Volkswagen Bugs, like making loud noises, like they'd be racing all over the place. And I'd be like, man, that was just one of the cars you couldn't wait to see, because they just had a unique sound. Like, if you guys know about those racing Bugs from like the 80s, they used to have like the engine with the pipes sticking out the back, and they were like crazy builds. So that was like the first, like my first intro into VW, you know, culture, I would say. And then from there, later on, I moved to Jersey when I was 18. I was working as a tech at it was a place called Bell Atlantic at the time. You know, I don't even think that company exists anymore. But I was like a phone tech at the time, and while I was working at that company, actually I'll tell a story. So I moved to Jersey at that time to live with my dad. You know, I would say in total I probably lived about 5 years with my dad in total. And, you know, I just wanted to get in some time to where I can actually live with him and get to know him and, you know, vibe with him and as a man, you know. So I was up there, and the first place I started working when I got there was a music store called Sam Goody. And then, you know, it wasn't paying enough. I didn't have a car, didn't have anything. And then my dad, you know, knew somebody that worked at Bell Atlantic and gave me a book to study, and I was able to go take the test and, you know, pass their test and start working for them. And while I was working there, I met up with a guy named Will who had a Civic hatchback. Believe it or not, he had like a 90s, you know, Civic hatchback, and it was like really cool. And since we were both like, I was like 18, I think we were both 18 at the time. And he decided to just kind of take me under his wing because he lived in Jersey. He grew up there. And he was like, yo, man, I'll come pick you up from work, because I was catching a bus to go everywhere. I was like catching the bus and train and stuff to go anywhere I needed to go. So he would pick me up in his Honda Civic, bring me to work and bring me from work. And every day when we would go driving, I would keep seeing like these Mark IV GTIs and I think the R32s. I would see them. And I'm like, man, I want one of those, man. I just love the way they look. The Mark IVs, like they look so good to me. And I was like, man, I want one of those bad. Like that was like the first car I really, really wanted, but it was just, you know, it was out of reach. Because eventually when I got money and I was able to go buy my first car, I went with another childhood car that I really enjoyed, which was a Camaro. I ended up buying like an old school 84 Camaro. And I enjoyed the heck out of that, you know, because that was what I could afford at that time, was like an older Camaro. So I got that, but I always knew in the back of my head, like I wanted to get a VW, like, and you can see like by all the different things here, like, you know, we got the Hedrick VW, we got Jack Hanaya's Volkswagen Orange Park, you got VW parking only, you got the Orlando Volkswagen, like even got like the Volkswagen hat. Like it's always been in my mind to get a VW. I've always wanted one. And when I got my 2019 Golf R, actually I had one before that. I had a Wolfsburg Jetta. So I had a Wolfsburg Jetta. I'll show you guys a picture of that here. So yeah, so I had one of those, and then afterwards I got my 2019 Golf R, and now I'm in this 2024 VW GTI, and I still plan on getting another Golf R too. But I want you guys to comment below and let me know, like, do you guys love seeing the combination of the Civic, the car that my friend used to pick me up and bring me to and from work in, along with a VW? Or would you guys like to see another combination? Or do you guys want to go crazy and support the channel big time and let us add another like VW? Like I would like to get like 2 GTIs, a black one and a white one, like I just showed you guys over there at the dealership, and then also add on a Golf R. Like I would like my channel to be all these type of cars, basically, you know? So comment below, let me know what you guys think. And also, yo, shout out to the whole MOC. Shout out to Cutie Chaotic, Blueprint 1 Elite, 100 Gang Nate. Shout out to Will Motivation. I know he's into VWs too. Like, so if you guys like love VW and you're part of like the VW community, I want you guys to comment below and tell me your experience. What got you into VWs? For me, it started in Trinidad, just seeing those VW bugs racing and flying all over the place. And then in Jersey, seeing a lot of those Mark IVs just running around looking real. I just love, those are still some of my favorite VWs ever too, those Mark IV GTIs and R32s. So yeah, but comment below, let me know what you guys think. And with that, Race Car Friends out. Now what is this? You got you an Alfa Romeo up in here.
I mean, my family is Italian, so I love Italian design. For me, I love it. I used to have the Camaro before.
Yes, yes.
But I think like the Italians, when you go to the engine, it's like beautiful. I love it. I love
It fits you. Yes,
So
yes.
in the future, I'm gonna get a faster one.
See, but you know what everybody on the channel is gonna want to see, right?
Yeah, I will definitely come back with a fast car in the channel.
Yeah, they want to see you race. They're gonna want to see you in that fast car.
I
So
don't know about racing, but I can